Hello and welcome back to Step by Step, episode number 89, Project Ozone 3. You might be wondering why I'm over here at my mob farm rather than my normal place. Well, it's because I've done a little bit of work off camera that I decided would be better to show, without giving a spoiler. So here it is in 3, 2, 1, boom. So yeah, I've basically gotten this whole big thing of iron plates, which are very easy but also very difficult to make. Basically, if I show you the recipe for an iron plate, you see, where is it? Iron plate. It's just 8 iron ingots in a circle will give you 24 of them. So, pretty simple thing. But one little problem with that recipe is if I go, oh yeah, I was making these for something else. If I go and then try to make 8 iron ingots, it gives me storage IO because quantum storage also has a recipe like that, which is fair. I mean, that seems like a fairly common recipe. So I did cheat in the iron plates whenever I would sacrifice some iron. I would cheat in the iron plates just so that's clear. And this is also the start of my new house. It's made out of anti-blocks, light blue and gray, and then gray and light blue concrete, with some cyan terracotta as the flooring. And so there's currently 3 floors. This is the just middle floor. Nothing's really been instituted yet. But if we hop up the elevator, that's what these blocks are, elevators. We come to what's going to be called the server room, which is having a bunch of image-dry fixtures implanted into some anti-blocks. At the moment, they all have 1K drives. One day, probably not soon, but one day they will have 64K drives, and that's how we'll keep the room. Oh, that's... Okay, there we go. There was just a little bit of a bug, but I fixed it. But if we head down and then step on these brown elevators, we come down to what looks like a kind of crappy room. I want to go for this factory block aesthetic. I just don't have a good design right now, so in the future I will definitely design it and make it look better. But that will be the site of our Extreme Reactor's reactor. Yeah. And so we'll be generating power from that, in addition to the solar panels, which will, as a floor goes, once I eventually move everything into the building, then I will put these things on top and they'll generate the power along with the extreme reactors to power the whole building. So I eventually want this to be several stories taller. The main problem whenever I do a Skyblock series is, while my stuff may eventually become organized, quote unquote, because the computer does it all for me, my base is never really organized. So I've got these random cows over here, I've got my grassy area plus a random snow farm, and then all my other stuff is all nice and condensed right here to make life easier for me. But does it really make it easier for me? I don't know. Sorry, I had to cough. So I want to move it into a building because I've never really done that before in a personal Skyblock series. And so, yeah, so I think let's make the Extreme Reactors right now. I think at the moment it's going to be, it's a bit smaller than I want it to be, but I'll eventually make it larger. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be a 7 by 7 by, well, it was originally going to be an 8 by 8 by 8, then I realized I miscounted, so it could be a 7 by 7 by 8, or it could just be a 7 by 7 by 7, so we work with perfectly round numbers, and I think I'm going to do that. So let's make some Extreme Reactors casings and whatnot. So reactor casing, we need a reactor core. Let's just make a stack of them to begin with. Then reactor casing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I think I'm gonna do, well, you'll see what I have in mind. And then yeah, glass. Okay, we'll come back for the glass once we know how much we're really gonna need. So if we hop down, we just start building like that. Oh, here also I got some achievements off screen by I made graphite and I made yellorium, so that's why that happened. I'm surprised the only real achievements are these right here for Extreme Reactors. I thought there would have been more, but oh well. So we're gonna do all of this. Ooh, torch. Okay, torch there. Probably gonna need a torch. Center. Oh, was that centered? It was centered. And centered. Okay. And then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one from the top. And this will eventually. This isn't gonna generate us too much power, just because I didn't give us a whole lot of space to build with, because I wanted to make sure the elevator still worked. But eventually, I will have a maximum size reactor that generates us a poop ton of power. Oop. Elevators are a little bit weird, but you know, they work. Okay. So now we want to hop up, and we want to come let's make the functionality parts first. So we're gonna make reactor controllers. Let's real quick just make. I need redstone torches. I hate it. Let's make 4 of the reactor controllers, just so I can always reach it from each of the sides down there. I don't have diamonds. I'm completely wiped out of diamonds. Here, real quick, what would it take to get Fortune 3 on this bad boy? Fortune, emeralds, okay. I think I have the XP required. If not, I can very easily grab it. Now I just need a book and quill. Book and quill. La book. La biblio. Book and quill. Okay. Excuse me. Fortune 3. What is this? It's just made out of emeralds. Let's grab the leftover emeralds just so I can repair this pickaxe, because it's I'm eventually gonna make an actually good pickaxe that works. 7, okay. Let me take a little shower. There we go. And shaboingin. Fortune 3 pickaxe. I eventually want to make a Tinker's Construct pickaxe that, you know, does stuff without like experience. I can always repair it super easy, but at the moment we will just be sticking with this. Okay, so back to Extreme Reactors. Ooh. And I oop 4, there we go. Downstairs, and I'll just put them at the center of each side, I guess. Why not? We're gonna build the majority of the reactor. I'm not gonna put in the coolant because I didn't have that properly prepared, but everything else we will handle. We'll also do 4 of these. Wait, why didn't the controller give me an achievement? Oh. Okay, so it does require me to get everything. Okay, next we will need. Okay, well, according to the book, I didn't get a reactor core casing, so let me just make a singular one of that real quick, just so it says I have it. And then control rods, and then access ports. Okay, we'll do 4 for now, just to make it symmetrical, and then 2 of them will be output and 2 of them will be input. Maybe, we'll see. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah, we'll just build like the whole casing and stuff, and then I'll make it actually work, or get the stuff ready to make it actually work off screen. Okay, so let's make these first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 9. 3 times 9. 3 times 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should be 13 of these these things I will need. Just make a stack of pistons. Pistons are always handy. Also, the roof needs to be solid, so let me grab a couple reactor casings. We go one way all around the outside. Oh wait, no, it's even going to be less than... Well, I only grabbed 7, even though I meant to grab more, but that's okay. And that's that. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly small reactor, but that's okay. Okay, so if there's 5 times... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's like 30-ish of these fuel rods. We'll grab 30, and if it's not enough, then that's NBD. Hey, okay, so we got the achievement for it. Haven't finished building it yet, though. Oh, I should have brought the floor. Oh, well. Okay, I was overcompensated a little bit, but better to overcompensate than to not have enough and have to make another trip. Okay, so I think everything is set up for the most part. Well, so I just gotta finish the walls, and then eventually I'm gonna break down the walls and come put coolant in, as well as the floor. Okay, so let's just grab, we're probably gonna need more reactor casings. So let's just make another stack of these, and 1 stack of reactor casings, and then everything else will go towards reactor glass. That's probably enough. Might even have too much. No such thing, though. Boop, boop. Okay, and then just all around the outside. Or maybe this won't be enough. We'll see. Alright, Builder's Wand will make it slightly less painful. It's gonna be close. But I think we got it. Oh wait, one more. Boink. Oh, missed the top. Okay. We're gonna do... Okay, if I place this block, these edges should smooth out and it should become an actual reactor if I've done everything correctly, which I have. Let's go. And then I can come in here and I can't really, well, I can activate the reactor, but it won't do anything yet because I haven't put any yellorium in it. But yeah, so this is the power tap, so I'll be drawing the power from here. This is the access port where I can put in fuel and take out waste. And then this is just the controller where I can turn it off and turn it on and like get it to activate or to auto eject the waste. And I can also see like temperature, energy output, the fuel burnup rate, and the fuel reactivity. Which, oh, okay, so you want it to be reactive. Then we have an energy buffer, how hot it is, how hot the casing is. I still don't really understand why the point of heat is, and then just how much fuel is in it. So yeah, wait, how does this work again? There's something about the fuel rods, and I think like extending them more makes them use more fuel, but it also generates you more power. I'm just always going to have them fully inserted, because why not? But yeah, let's grab our racks. Here, I can real quick make cyanite, because part of the process I did to get yellorium gave me some cyanite. Yeah, here it is. So let's just toss it all in here real quick. Yep, that was exactly what I thought was going to happen. But hey, we got cyanite. And I've also got a bunch of nickel. This was the ore that I had the most of at the moment, so I just made a bunch of nickel. My nickel. Okay, yeah, and I'll get the rest of that out later. So, if you've enjoyed today's rather productive episode of Step by Step, episode number 89, thank you for enjoying. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Bye bye!